Something like that.
And that's the end of the interview. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, mate. Yeah.
It's been educational.
Hope it's a positive message to everyone.
Yeah. Right, let's do this. Right, Ian Gallant, aka Vinyl Richie, head of Druid Records. How you doing?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, man, not bad. This is our first time doing this. We just had a few technical issues, but we're going to cut that out. It's all good. So yeah, man, I met you for the first time in Sofia, Bulgaria, with the Warfare a lot, with Funk Aesthetics and Co. How did you end up meeting them and working with them?
They used to lock into my Rough Tempo show. Good, that was a good few years ago, and then we started chatting from there. We were both like the dark neuro funk, so
yeah.
I love that side of it. Obviously, he's a massive Bunks fan as well, and then I had Bunks on the label, so it just brought everything through.
I'm going to come back to Bunks, actually. Bunks was actually like my next question, so we'll come back to them. But yeah, how many times have you been to Sofia so far? I've been there with you at least twice by now, I think.
Yeah, I think 2 or 3 times, I think. Maybe, I think just 2. But the one at Mixtape and the one at Playground, was it?
Yeah, do you remember Playground when we played at the top of a shopping mall in Sofia? That was a crazy night. That was great.
That was amazing. I really enjoyed that.
Mixtape's my favourite venue there, but like, yeah, there's something about playing it. Literally, it's in like playing at the top of the Trafford Centre or something. It was pretty special. Yeah, you still in contact with those guys?
I talk to them every now and then. I don't think Georgie's that in. He's moved to HMSU, hasn't he? So he's doing all the events and that side of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's focusing on the label or producing much at the moment.
Yeah. I still talk to Pandemic and Lubo a little bit. Like, the reason I met Lubo at Tech Down is we signed a tune about 6 years ago, Tech Down, Lubo, and then I went to Bulgaria to play our first gig there. Came back, added a few people I'd met on Facebook, and they were all friends of them. And that's just how small of a scene they've got over there. But like tight and close knit it is. It's cool.
Definitely got a cool scene now.
Yeah, but we all need to go back over them, and we had some fucking fun times over there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It was so much fun. There was a question I had for you, Ian, and that was whenever people say, "Oh yeah, I've seen this DJ and they've got the funniest name," and they say blah blah blah, and I say, "No, wait, that's not the best name. I've got a friend called Vinyl Richie." And I always use it to trump people who say they know a DJ with the best name. So how did you come up with like such a funny name?
To be honest, I was actually just having a laugh with my mate, and I was just like, I want to change it.
Did you play vinyl at the time?
Yeah.
That's okay.
It can't be called CD Richie.
MP3 Richie.
Yeah.
And I know Ed Rush had a lot of problem with this, of people actually thinking his name was Ed. Did people ever think your name was actually Richie?
Yeah, I'll still get called
I still get called Richie.
Or Vinyl for sure, and then they're like, it's probably the second one because it's actually a name.
But we'll go back to Aggressive Bunks thing, because that was one thing I want to talk quite a bit about. You got Aggressive Bunks at a pretty sweet spot. Like they weren't brand new, but they hadn't blown up yet. Like how did they come about getting signed to you?
He came in actually into our SoundCloud inbox and dropped Orbital and Dark Hunter, and then I've known him when he was doing all the Tam Records bits as well.
Yeah,
that's like a Russian neuro label. It was all free downloads, so I was all over that.
Yeah, is it two releases he's had so far? Orbital and Aliens, is that right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Are you still in contact with him?
I speak to him every now and then, but they blew up. When I went to Let It Roll, it was just he was like, oh, I've just signed Ram, Blackout, Bad Taste, and Eat Brain all in one go. 4 EPs to them 4 labels, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
You got such a good time though, I think, man. Like they'd already had a few releases under their belt, and then just before they've like exploded.
Yeah, it was a great timing, and tunes are so good as well. They still stand the age of time as well. I love them. Still regularly play them. So.
Well, go on and carrying on from that. Then, what's your favourite release on Druid? Both, maybe favourite release and favourite song, or favourite track.
I like what Two Way was done with the Narost and Jump on Me.
Jump on Me, man. I was a big fan of Jump on Me.
Audio Missions, Mechanical Movement is probably one of my favorites I've released. And then most recent, probably Molecular was the tune that got us through, and that was one of the strongest tunes and a great tune in a party. Can't fault it. And then I've just tried to add a bit of variety to it and just bring what I can. Do you know what I mean? What I think.
Yeah, your sound's definitely changed a bit recently, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Not
It's
changed,
a lot more
but
diverse.
Yeah.
More diverse than it was. Things like Cranium and Sammy Hall, Holding On is very different from your upfront neuro stuff that you sort of came through on before you took the break.
Even our one, to be fair, even All About You was quite minimal and liquidy for you, like compared to like Aggressive Bunks and stuff.
Yeah, it was solid though, but then Nightmare fitted as well with it. So,
you can't go on Druid and have a new neuro tune in there somewhere.
So, how long have you been running Druid?
It started in 2013, but it only had a few releases, and I joined about 2014, 2015.
Oh yeah. Oh, so it started before you?
Yeah, Adam was running it before, and it had a couple of releases. And I joined, and then we got Bunks on, and then we moved up a level for that.
Wow.
And just carried on.
Okay, and you had a bit of a break in that time, is that right? Of like a year or so?
Yeah, I just took a bit of time out.
Yeah.
I didn't really have, to be honest, I didn't really have the money to put out music. I didn't want to sign people's music and make it half-assed.
Yeah,
I've done it before,
all or nothing. Yeah,
you've always been good at that. Yeah, you've always put out a quality product, no matter what. Like,
absolutely,
you'd rather not do it than put out something half-assed. Yeah.
So, why did you join Druid? So it had like a couple of releases, and then what interested you about being someone who put out other people's music?
I just when I used to DJ in Colchester before that regularly, so Adam used to come and watch the parties, and then he liked the style, and do you know what I mean? And then we got talking, done a couple of shows together, and then we just ended up working together, become solid really for that.
Awesome, yeah. And so you were working with him and putting out tunes, and was there ever like a sort of like a sound that you wanted to achieve? Like, so you were signing stuff like Aggressive Bunks. Did you imagine that you wanted to be sort of, like a neuro only label, or was it,
that was our goal at the start.
Yeah.
But after a while, you can't. I don't know. I found myself getting quite pigeonholed, and it was really hard. I'd released some quality neuro, and it was hard to find anything that would top that, really.
Yeah.
So I opened the doors, and there's so much other good stuff that would still fall in line with darker sound of drum and bass as well. So you just open the doors, and it makes a lot more accessible for people as well.
What's the plan for next? What's up next?
We've got the remix EP. Yourselves.
Cranium Holding On.
Cranium Holding On. And who's on that apart from Sola?
We've got Nick B titling it as well, which is an honour because one of my favourite producers in drum and bass.
He's fantastic.
Yeah. Top lad as well. Can't have any bad words about him. Airglow as well. He's from LA. So he's doing bits at the moment with Play Me. Had bits on as well. I think he was on with you guys, wasn't he?
Sammy, wasn't he? No.
We're gonna have to like cut that bit out because it's not been announced yet. But we're both on.
Oh shit!
Yeah. In fact, I won't cut it out. I'll just bleep the. I'll just bleep out the label mentioned. But yeah, that's coming up in Q4, and that's going to be an immense album. So yeah, and who's the last remixer?
Then we brought Cranium back as well to add a darker style to it. Because I put Cranium and Sammy together, the goal was to make something dark.
Oh, so that was your machinations. That was your doing. You put them together. They didn't send you a tune. You were like,
No,
you worked with you.
linked them together.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were kind of hoping for what, like a sort of neuro-y type thing.
Yeah, I was going to see what Sammy sounded like on some like really dark A-mini sort of stuff.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
see what
yeah.
Fabian could do with that. But then
And,
he just come back with that
it came
absolute
back with
banger.
a liquid banger, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a nice surprise?
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. As soon as I heard it,
Very fresh sounding.
Done top work.
Have you got anything locked in for after that?
Pardon?
Have you got anything locked in for after the Holding On remix EP?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I've got 6 sixes. So he's one half of Shadow Sect.
Okay.
They're really like neuro, but he's created a little solo project, and it's still quite heavy, dark drum and bass, but there's some deep stuff as well he's making. So it's a lot different to what Shadow Sect puts out. So I'm gonna put a single out by him. Also got a single from ESKR from
yeah.
Oh,
ESKR.
well, okay. Yeah,
we've signed some stuff by ESKR as well from what is he on Play Me Records and some other stuff. Brett.
Yeah.
He's
got some good stuff from him. Yeah, he's a top lad.
He's got his own sound and
definitely got his own sound. Yeah, absolutely. So apart from the people that are coming out on Druid, who would you say are your producers to look out for later in the year and early next year?
It's difficult to say because they just come out of the woodwork so quickly.
Well, you can name as many as you want.
Yeah. I love Transformers bits.
Yeah.
Also as well from
Korsakov.
Yeah, Elmer. Well, obviously, then you've got all the people that you just go to for that. I love like new music style as well, like Dylan's label.
Music,
I literally love that side of. I'm a junglist. I love my jungle.
Would you ever put anything like that out?
What, a jungle set?
No. Would you put it out?
Like a jungle EP or a jungle LP?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting. Some Druid jungle would be.
Some Druid jungle. I can't even imagine that'd be immense. Like dark, techier jungle. Yeah, I think you should follow up on that.
Go with that. But it's getting the quality of producers without having that audio in your back catalogue.
Yeah,
you might just throw them out with, unless you just find someone that's willing to send you like that's sent over. Yeah, I can't go inquiring about that when my back catalogue's so different to what they produce.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Opening it up, it does give it a chance though. So fingers crossed. Never say never.
Is there anything else that you wanted to say?
No. I'm happy with.
And I just had one flashback there. Do you remember when we played at the shopping centre mall, and there's a picture of all of us having a pylon on like a show bed outside a bed shop?
Oh yes. Have you still got the video from that?
Mate, on the edit, we'll put in the fucking picture in the interview.
Oh, that'd be brilliant.
I remember bowling after about 7 years.
I remember when you played in Manchester. Do you remember coming up with Adam and playing a Druid Records set in Manchester in that little underground bar underneath
the great day and night. Yeah.
I think I got changed in there. It was so hot.
Get changed. Warm.
Got changed in the brothel. Yeah.
Oh, that was some mad afters. That was.
Yeah, that was fun. Oh mate,
that went on for a while. Did you guys catch a train about like 10 in the morning without even any sleep or something? Did you just stay up and catch your train? Oh, Adam drove. Oh.
He went back to the hotel. I was still
He did. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I was with you in the kitchen until Adam did go home. I remember that now.
Oh yeah, Adam went home and slept it off.
Just for the record, that is true.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't have a key to get in the hotel room or anything. I literally woke up in the room like at about 10 o'clock. I don't know how. It's about 3 stories up.
So that was a rough journey back to Essex.
I don't know how I got
bet that was a rough journey back to Essex. That was, but the time didn't exactly fly.
Mate, Ian, thanks so much, man. Thanks for being our first guest.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ian. Thanks for being our first guest. And best of luck with all the Druid releases.
Hey, we need to play in Bulgaria again together soon, man. We need another adventure out there. It was crazy.
Yeah,
crazy times. Good times.